Now that we have power back, why haven't you turned on the lights here, attaboy? You know, the power company is out there right now, and they just got the power back up.
Oh man, I didn't want to waste the fuel. You know, us being up here in Artic and all that kind of stuff, we have a limited supply, and the cost of it getting it up here is astronomical.
Yeah, we could turn it off in a bit, though. It's probably not wasting too much fuel now, but I'm pretty beat from today, so I'm just going to sit down and watch some TV.
Man, you remember the good old days when the company used to send us out on missions?
Oh, yeah. You remember the old houseboat transport job?
Yeah, that was amazing. I loved that job. That was a great job.
Perilous journey, but it was pretty fun. Back in those days, we had gone on a lot of missions together, so we weren't noobs to the whole experience of moving stuff, cleaning stuff up around the island, you know, basic maintenance and stuff. But for some reason, I really don't know why I was driving the truck on this one, especially because Attaboy had more experience, right?
Well, 3 strikes from the insurance company doesn't allow you to drive, but probation's almost over, so I get it back.
I guess. So eventually you'll be able to drive on these things anyways. I thought it was going to be a pretty easy job, you know, in and out, just drive there, dump it on the train, and go home, but...
Remember a week ago with the hangar job? That was a much worse job.
Oh, yeah, cleaning all that stuff up and painting it again? That was horrible. That was
a mess.
But it seemed soon to prove that this mission would be worse and even more difficult than that. So there was 2 ways off of the island. Either we could take the bridge from one side, or we could take the barge.
The barge would have been too expensive and took way too long.
Yeah, true. So we decided to take the bridge off the island, and even though the bridge was meant for small cars, we could still fit the truck and trailer with houseboat on the back of it, and it seemed to be going all well until...
Then you lost control and veered off the side of the bridge!
Attaboy, that's not how I remember it. I mean,
no?
I don't know. No, wait. Yes, no. That's not how it happened.
Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating just a little bit.
A little bit? We delivered that houseboat, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we would have got fired unless, right? Right?
Well, we are the boss's favorites, huh?
I guess. I mean, as I remember, we just blew a tire on that bridge, right?
That's true. Yeah. Just being in here, you know, not doing missions lately is just kind of just making me nuts, going a little stir crazy.
Yeah, you're exaggerating your stories. You really don't want to do that paperwork, do you?
Oh, heck no.
No. I mean, we can get you some nice tea over here. It might calm you down. Oh, wow, you're running around. Can't even keep track of you. Got some nice tea on, but let's keep going with the story. So that's definitely not what happened. We didn't drop the truck off of the end of the bridge, or the side of the bridge at least. I mean, we made it over the bridge easily, fixing the tire and getting on our merry way there, right, attaboy?
Okay, I kind of remember doing that, yes.
Yeah,
Have to jack up the trailer and change the tire.
Yeah, I mean, it took a little while, added maybe half an hour to an hour at most, and we held up the bridge, but... I mean, the trip in general, the trip seemed like it took forever to go, like days were passing by, day and night, time was going by so much faster than it seemed. I don't know. I mean, in all reality, though, it probably only took like 3 hours to make the trip out there, right?
Yeah. Well, I was close to a good portion of the day.
Yeah, maybe more than 3 hours, a few more, but I mean, we did add a stop in there. Maybe 2. One was for gas, the other for food. And wouldn't you be surprised? They got some restaurants up there you wouldn't expect, right?
Right.
Yeah, they got all those fast food chains up there at the stops, and you're like, oh, it's a research outpost, but it's also got a Starbucks here, interestingly enough. So the original plan when we got to the train tracks was for a crane to take the houseboat off of the trailer that we were hauling it on and put it onto a flatbed on the train. But do you remember what happened to the train, attaboy?
Well, unfortunately, the company called us and said that the traction engine on the second engine was broken, unfortunately, and the first one would cause too much stress on the other ones to be pulled. So the whole operation has been nixed. So we're going to take a sneaky route, though. Maybe drive on the tracks to our destination. It's going to be risky.
Yeah, it was definitely risky, but it was worth it. They were going to dock our pay by 50% if we didn't get it there that day. So, I mean, the risk was worth the reward. But, I mean, were you scared going down those tracks?
Well, let's just say what happened left a little mess on my seat.
Once we'd broken out the air fresheners and Attaboy had changed his pants, we got back on our way there pretty quickly.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There was more than one poo-poo in that truck. It didn't come from just my butt. I think somebody else messed the other seat too, because it stunk really, really bad. I had to take dryer sheets and stick them in my gas mask and not gag. It was bad.
Let's not get stuck up on the fact that we both soiled our pants there, alright? Anyway.
Aha! I knew it! He admits it. See?
Anyways, let's get on with the story. We'd finally made it up to the dock there, and we were going to launch the dock, but me not having much prior experience with the, how many gears do one of those trucks have? Like 16 gears or something crazy? I didn't know backing up in 10th gear would just, like, fly back. So, I mean, I think I handled it pretty well, right, Attaboy?
Well, not so fast, buddy. You scraped the tongue on the side when you're coming down over the arch. You almost backed into the side of the wall. Somehow you straightened it up before you hit it. I was amazed by that one. And then you almost lost the truck inside the ocean there, becoming a whale toy or something like that. You know, that's, yeah, wonderful. Wonderful job.
I made it out of there. The truck was still running, so, I mean, you don't need to complain.
Well, what the company doesn't know won't hurt them.
Alright, we had finally gotten the boat here, and it was working all well. No scratches, no dings or anything on it. Working perfectly fine. And now the family could enjoy their houseboat. Everything was going pretty well. The owners were happy with the boat and everything, and they were motoring along in it pretty well. Me and Attaboy were just chilling on the top deck, enjoying our payday here. Pretty good, wasn't it, Attaboy?
Yeah, it was.
And they had a pretty nice boat, didn't they? Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Had an amazing boat on their hands. You know the last part to that story, though, right? You remember how it ends, Attaboy?
Well, from last I remember, the owner took possession of it, and I think he thought he was quite the smarty, but I think he had a little bit too much party in him, and he took it out and ended up racking it up on the rocks there. And, well, he lost a pretty penny on that one, too. I don't think the insurance company covered that one as well. But it was his loss.
Yeah, they crashed the boat and it sunk, didn't you remember?
I thought it survived, didn't it? I'm pretty sure.
No.
Really? You're not joking? This isn't an exaggeration again?
It sunk. It's treasure now.
Is it still sitting there to this day?
That I know of.
Wow, we spent all that time hauling it over there to leave it at the bottom of the ocean?
That's right.
Wow, I guess.
It was the day that we got it over there, too.
Wow. That stinks for them, but... anyway. Storm's raging out there. I think I'm going to call it a night here. Alright, as our workers go to sleep here, I do want to remind you guys, if you want to check out Attaboy's startup company, I will leave a link down below, as well as at the end of the video, for you guys to go and check him out there. But anyways, that is where it will be called a night. So if you guys like this, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel to stay up with Stormworks Stories and more of my content. But I've never been great. Goodbye. Some people need me, and I need to go.